There's a physical state that separates those who dominate their mornings from those who drag themselves through life like zombies. And today, you'll discover why sleep duration means nothing compared to sleep architecture. Right now, your body is lying to you. You think you need 8 hours. But there's a US Navy SEAL protocol that rewires your nervous system to function at 100% on just 4 hours of sleep. And when you understand how this works, you'll never waste another morning feeling groggy again. But here's the warning, this isn't about sleeping less. It's about sleeping smarter. And the method? It involves waking yourself up on purpose during deep sleep. I'll show you exactly how in Chapter 3. Before we dive in, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and comment below, what time do you currently wake up, and how do you feel in those first 30 minutes? Answer honestly. Now, let's go. Chapter 1, The Soldier Who Slept 4 Hours but Outperformed Everyone. Let me tell you about Ryan, a Navy SEAL trainee who almost failed Hell Week, not because he was weak, but because he was following normal sleep advice. During the third night of Hell Week, instructors allow a brutal 4-hour sleep window. Most trainees collapse immediately, desperate for rest. Ryan did the same. He slept hard. He slept deep. But when the instructors blasted the wake-up alarm, Ryan couldn't move. His body felt like concrete. His mind was foggy. His reaction time was 40% slower than baseline. He nearly drowned during the surf torture drill because his brain hadn't booted up yet. Meanwhile, another trainee named Cole, who slept the same 4 hours, was sharp, alert, moving like he'd had a full night's rest. What was the difference? Ryan woke up during stage 3 deep sleep, the worst possible moment to regain consciousness. Cole had trained his body to wake up during REM sleep, the stage where your brain is already semi-active. Here's what you need to understand, your energy level isn't determined by how long you sleep. It's determined by when you wake up within your sleep cycle. And maybe you're like Ryan. Maybe you're sleeping 7, 8, even 9 hours, but you wake up feeling destroyed. You hit snooze 3 times. You need 30 minutes and 2 coffees just to feel human. The problem was never the amount of sleep. The problem is you're violating your body's natural rhythm. Chapter 2, The Question That Rewires Everything. After his near-drowning incident, Ryan noticed something that changed everything. Cole, the trainee who woke up energized, wasn't just lucky. During a rare break, Ryan overheard Cole talking to another operator who'd been in the teams for 8 years. "How are you moving like that on 4 hours?" Ryan asked, exhausted. The veteran operator, call sign Reaper, looked at him with tired eyes that somehow stayed sharp. "You're treating sleep like a charging cable. Plug in for 8 hours, wake up at 100%. But your brain doesn't work that way." He grabbed a piece of paper and sketched out sleep cycles, those 90-minute waves of light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep that repeat throughout the night. Your body moves through these cycles like clockwork. If you wake up during deep sleep, your adenosine levels are still peaked, your cortisol hasn't spiked, and your prefrontal cortex is offline. You feel like death. But if you wake up at the end of a REM cycle, your body is already transitioning toward wakefulness. Your brain is primed. Your nervous system is ready. Then Reaper said something that changed Ryan forever. Sleep cycles are 90 minutes. Do the math. 4.5 hours is 3 complete cycles. 6 hours is 4 cycles. 7.5 hours is 5 cycles. But 8 hours? That's 5.33 cycles, you're waking up in the middle of one. That's why you feel terrible. Ryan stared. So you're saying I'll feel better waking up after 4.5 hours than after 8? If you time it right? Absolutely. Been doing it for years. Here's the brutal truth most people never accept, more sleep doesn't equal better recovery. Aligned sleep does. Your brain has a biological timer. Respect it, and you'll wake up sharp. Violate it, and you'll feel destroyed no matter how long you slept. A neuroscientist at Stanford, Dr. Andrew Huberman, has been studying circadian biology for over 15 years. He discovered that when you wake up at the end of a complete sleep cycle, your adenosine is cleared, your cortisol spikes naturally, and your dopamine receptors are sensitized. You're not fighting biology. You're working with it. Chapter 3, Training the 90-Minute Brain. Reaper gave Ryan a protocol. Not theory. Action. Tonight, you're going to sleep exactly 4.5 hours. Not 4. Not 5. Exactly 4.5. Set 2 alarms. 1 backup. Ryan looked skeptical. That's it? No. Here's the hard part. When that alarm goes, you get up immediately. No snooze. No negotiation. Your body will hate you for 90 seconds. But after that, you'll feel more awake than you have in years. Why 90 seconds? Because that's how long it takes your locus coeruleus to flood your brain with norepinephrine. That's your body's natural wake-up chemical. But if you lie back down during that window, you reset the cycle and feel worse. Do not negotiate with your alarm. The first 90 seconds are war. Win them, and the day is yours. That night, Ryan followed the protocol. He slept from 11 p.m. to 3:30 a.m. Exactly 4.5 hours. The alarm blasted. His body screamed. Every cell begged him to sleep. But he stood up. He walked to the bathroom. He splashed cold water on his face. 90 seconds passed. And suddenly, like flipping a switch, his mind cleared. His energy returned. He felt sharp. For the first time in Hell Week, he wasn't dragging through the morning. He was present. This is the SEAL protocol in action. It's not about sleeping less. It's about waking up aligned. How many mornings have you wasted because you violated your sleep cycle? How many times have you snoozed, negotiated, and started your day in a fog? The problem was never your discipline. It was your biology. You were waking up at the wrong time. But the truth is, you can feel more energized on 4.5 hours than on 8, if you time it right. And every time you honor your sleep cycles, your body learns. Your circadian rhythm strengthens. Your morning energy becomes automatic. Chapter 4, The Real Test, Daily Life. Weeks later, Ryan graduated Hell Week. But something still bothered him. During a debrief session, he approached Reaper again. The 90-minute rule works in training. But in real life? When my kids wake me up at 2 a.m. When work stress keeps me up. When life doesn't fit into perfect 90-minute windows. Reaper smiled. Because you think the real enemy is lack of sleep. But the real enemy is sleep anxiety. Anyone can sleep well when conditions are perfect. Few can maintain energy when life is chaos. A rewired nervous system isn't just for ideal conditions. It's for every condition. He continued, when you can't control your sleep duration, control your wake-up process. Bright light within 5 minutes. Cold exposure within 10. Movement within 15. These override grogginess no matter when you wake up. This is the brutal truth most people ignore. You think you need perfect sleep to have perfect energy. But high performers train their nervous system to function regardless of conditions. The 90-minute rule isn't a hack you use occasionally. It's a system you install permanently. Ryan spent the next year refining this practice. Until people started saying about him, he operates on 4 hours and still outworks everyone. He was no longer a soldier fighting fatigue. He was someone who had rewired his relationship with sleep. Chapter 5, The Protocol. So how do you build this? Calculate your wake-up time in 90-minute blocks. Count backwards from when you need to wake up. If you wake at 6 a.m., go to bed at 12:30 a.m., 4.5 hours, 11 p.m., 6 hours, or 9:30 p.m., 7.5 hours. Never 8 hours. Never 7. The 90-second rule. When your alarm sounds, stand up immediately. Walk. Splash cold water. Do not negotiate. After 90 seconds, your norepinephrine kicks in and grogginess dissolves. Light plus cold plus movement, the first 15 minutes. Get bright light in your eyes within 5 minutes, sunlight or 10,000 lux lamp. Cold water on face/hands within 10 minutes. Light movement within 15 minutes. This tells your circadian clock, day has begun. The difference between those who dominate mornings and those who survive them isn't in sleep duration. It's in sleep architecture. Build a rewired nervous system, and watch how mornings stop defeating you. If this video helped you understand sleep optimization, subscribe and turn on notifications. And tell me in the comments, what time will you set your alarm tonight using this protocol? Remember, energy isn't about how long you sleep. It's about waking up aligned. If you've watched this far, thank you for your attention. Until the next video.